All right, we're back. So yeah, Psycho. I was swinging on some nuts when you last seen me. Yes, fucking classic. And you know what? It is one of those movies where the first. I will say this, I do have a couple flaws with it, tiny ones. That does not take away from the movie itself. Do have some tiny flaws with it. I do believe that really after, and this is a big ass spoiler alert. Come on, you should have fucking seen it already. But when Janet Leigh takes it in the shower, like when the shower, gets her, takes her down, the movie does kind of start to falter from there. Like at that point, it's fucking brilliant. Like at that point, it's a complete masterpiece. And after that, it does kind of waver a little bit. Now I'm not saying like anything's bad with the directing or anything like that. I'm just saying story-wise, it does. It's kind of like, well, yeah, and I'm not saying like totally. I mean, now you're still kind of. The first time I watch it, you don't know that Norman Bates is the killer. At least I didn't. Now some people were just like, oh, I can see that coming a mile away. Well, I couldn't. All right, I was 12 years old. I thought somehow his mother came back from the dead, or maybe she just never died anyways, or someone. I don't know. I did not suspect Norman Bates at all. So yeah, that was kind of a shock to me. So, I mean, it's still good. I mean, and of course, that last scene, or not the last scene, but, toward the end, whenever they turn the chair around, there's, the dead mother and a skeleton, like that. It's crazy. And he comes out with the knife, dressed up as mother. Yeah, that's some fucking crazy shit. So, I mean, I'm not saying, like, once again, like, the whole thing just plummets. I'm just saying it falters. Like, it's up here, and it kind of comes, it dips. The stock dips a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Right there. Shower scene is one of the best scenes in horror history. I don't care what anybody says. Like I'll fight for that. Problem is, or the thing is, I don't have to fight hard for that because I got a lot of people on my side on this one. Normally, when I make a statement like this, it's usually just me by myself, and people like start throwing out like Casablanca and Citizen Kane and Gone to Win. Those crammed down your fucking throat. But here, they're on my side because everybody sucks off Alfred Hitchcock, so they're on my side. Yes, everything up. I mean, the suspense is perfect. Little things, like little fucking things. Like there's the scene where she takes the money, and I'm not even gonna like break it down. Like here's what I mean. I'm gonna just throw out these little pieces. If you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, stop watching my video and go watch Psycho. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's easy as that. There's a scene where she takes the money. She steals the money. She's going ahead to San Francisco or whatever. Or she comes. I don't know. She's going somewhere. Anyway, yeah, she's from Phoenix going to San Francisco. So she's heading that way. But on the way, she's still in Phoenix. And like she told her boss she's like leaving early or whatnot, and she had a headache or whatever. She's going home to go to bed. Well, as she's leaving, and she's all happy. She's like, I got the money. I'm gonna be with my boyfriend. It's gonna be happy, ever after. Boom, boss walks right by and looks at her. And there's that moment where she realizes, like he knows she's supposed to be home. She knows she's busted, and she drives off. And now the whole time she's driving on the road, it's all around. She's playing everything in her mind. What they're going to say, blah, and dude, they're fucking with her. At one point, a cop's following her. Once again, high suspense, because once again, when you're first watching for the first time, you're kind of rooting for her. I mean, she's supposed to be the main character, like you think. I mean, she kind of is the main character, I guess. Even though she bites it, at the halfway mark, you don't know that. So, you're kind of in her corner. You're wanting her to get away with it or whatnot. And the cop starts following her. And high, big time suspense there. It's just, it's brilliant. There's little touches in here too that I really like I really dig. For one, in this, and I noticed this too. I didn't just catch it later on. Now I did catch it later on the documentaries on one of these fucking things they were talking about. But I caught this before I saw that, so I don't think I'm a poser for saying this. But there was a scene early on where she's with her boyfriend, and they're like meeting in motel rooms and shit. But she's in like white panties, like a white bra and panty set, and later on, when she steals the money, the next time you see her in her bra and panties, it's like black. And I really dug that, because I like, at first she's like this good girl, and then when she fucking, takes the money and run, she's wearing the black. And I thought that was kind of a neat little touch. Now, I didn't think anything of it. Like, I just like, what, I don't know if they thought about that or not. Because once again, I didn't really, I kind of underestimated Mr. Hitchcock. But no, I was definitely, he intended to do that. And yeah, I thought it was kind of a cool little touch there. Yeah, the shower scene, hitting that again, it's fucking brilliant. You don't ever see the knife penetrate through the fucking skin. It's all what's up here. And once again, you hear the noise, like you can hear the knife, going in. And it really does, like even, like if you literally just listen to the scene. Like you close your eyes and you listen to that scene. Dude, it's brutal, dude. She's getting butchered the fucking shit in that shower, dude. Oh, it's hardcore. I also love. I'm a big fan of Anthony Perkins. Now, when I say big fan, I've really only seen him in 2 or 3 things, but he knocks it out of the park every time I've seen him in these. I think my favorite movie he's done was The Trial, Orson Welles, which is fucking awesome. But I'm not gonna recommend it to you guys because it is a very fucked up movie. Like, it's very off, and there's a lot of problems continuity or production wise. So some continuity's off, and there's some plot holes that are never, but whatever, because the book was written by Franz Kafka, and he died before he finished it, so there's already some fucked up shit. Anyways, it's all kind of weird, but it's like a weird dream, and that's what I like about it. Like, it is just, it's a own little bizarre feel. But anyways, he's a damn good actor. He pulled that role off perfectly. Well, he pulls off Norman Bates beautifully. Just watched it over the week so I can get to you guys and review it, and I just noticed, like, everything about it. Well, I didn't just notice, I noticed it before, but, I'm paying attention more now for you guys. And yes, I mean, when you first see him, I mean, he's a very likable guy. Like, you're just like, this is a damn good guy. But then when he starts talking to her, like when they're both, they're in his parlor and they're eating, eating sandwiches and drinking milk, you start seeing it slip through a little bit. Now, I've already said, once again, at this point, and I think most people already know Norman Bates is the killer. So you already know he's going to be off anyways, but it's just neat to see it's starting to shine through a little bit. But he doesn't let it all go out. And he's still, he retains, like, I'm still innocent and good. And you start thinking, like, well, maybe it is his mother. It's mother, that domineering mother who is, fucking with him. And she's crazy, not him. But, yes, and so whenever, mother kills, Janet Leigh right in the shower, he's cleaning up the work for her. And you're still rooting for him. That's the crazy thing. Like, at least I am. I'm just like, I hope he gets away with it. And so he cleans it up. And he throws it in the car, and he pushes the car into the swamp. And of course, I'm definitely repeating shit that you've probably heard a million times if you've watched documentaries about this, or just heard other people talk about this, read books, whatever. But there's a scene where, as he's pushing the car into the swamp, it's sinking, and it gets stuck. And you're feeling it. You're like, oh no, fuck, dude, something, push it back down, sink it, whatever you can do, because you don't want this guy to get caught. Like, you don't get to talk about his mother, but you don't want him to get caught. But then it goes down, and all is well. But yes, it's just small things like that I think is what make this one, just fucking awesome. So yeah, definitely, I recommend this. I don't see how people haven't seen this yet. This is definitely one of those that, and if you don't like horror movies, you won't be watching this anyway, so, whatever. But anyway, if you don't like horror movies, this is still one of those that kind of transcends the genres. I mean, it goes, everybody likes this movie. So, yes, definitely recommend it. One of Hitchcock's best. I'm not saying it's his greatest work, but it's one of his best. It's in my top 3 Hitchcock movies, flat out. So, fucking awesome. Definitely recommend it. So yeah, I'm heading out. So thank you guys for joining me again. Next week I will not get so tongue tied. I don't know what. I think I'm just trying to, fucking deliver this shit. I'm pumped, ready to get this thing done. So I'm stumbling over my words. But yes, once again, and actually I want to say this because Alicia's kind of doing it. Guys, help me out. Throw it out there. Throw the name out there. Try and get people to watch this show. If you can't just copy these shows, put them on your page. Boom. Then your friends will see it, and so on and so on, and I get a chain reaction going. Give me some subscriptions. Give me some thumbs up. That's all I'm asking for. The movie fandom does not ask for much. I don't ask for much, but here I am asking. So, all right, you guys have yourself a good one, and I will just catch you next week.